Hi guys, I will introduce my web app for this course, and as you can see, there is a California map here, and my app is used for monitoring the geohazards in California. And right now there are a lot of information, and I'll close some layers for better display, and and I'll explain each layers. So right now you can see the California like county boundaries, and all those boundaries include like all the demographic informations and a lot of information for. So the information is for users who interested in specific areas for different analysis. And my first layer is the California fire hazard severity zones, and as you can see, there are different colors and by showing the legend, we have two different kinds of zones. There are LRAs and SRAs. So the LRAs represent the local responsible areas, and the SRA represents the state responsible areas. So for the local responsible area, they're mostly pretty high fire hazard severity, and for the state responsible areas, they have different levels of severity. So I also have chart for displaying that, and let me zoom into Los Angeles area first. So the data processing needs some time, and so I preload a area that I can show the fire hazard severity. So as you can see, we have three different levels, and this is a SRA map, and we have very little of the moderate, like severe areas. We have a little bit of high severity areas, but mostly we have like very high severity areas. So there are like those areas include like suburb, urban area, even include the natural areas. And you know, like my app is not only like showing information. I also give users privilege of editing and focus on the areas they want to focus. And by doing that, uh, they're very interesting. So by accessing the web app, you will have the ability of creating uh, point features and the polygon features. I don't know what's happening here, but once I start recording the videos, the edit function just disappeared. So typically you should have a you should because there is a empty feature layers here. So let me see. Yeah, if I turn on the point of interest and area of interest, you can use this two feature like snapping to draw your own feature for future analysis and to any areas you're interested in. And let me turn this to off. So right now I don't have any like point of interest or area of interest here. So this two this layer is completely empty right now, and it also includes some analysis abilities for this app. So typically I have create buffers, I have enriched layers and find nearest. So the enriched layer are mostly used for seeing if a place is close to those fire severity zones or like liquefaction zones or landslide zones, and create buffers is more for the seismic earthquake forecast, and the find nearest is mostly for the evacuation zones. So by turning this off, I will show some landslide and liquefaction zones. So all my data are from official or authoritative source, and they both from California government, and surprisingly they only focus on the populated urban area. So you can see these two layers are mostly for like Bay Area and the SoCal area. So when I don't mean there are like two different layers, let me turn on the legend real quick. Data processing needs a little bit of time, and so you can see the green area or the area that's just that has the potential of liquefaction, and the blue layer is for the potential landslide zone. So as you can see there, they covered a large area, and after this I will show the earthquake forecast. This is also a active layer, and it will update each 48 hours. And as you can see, they represent the major faults in California, and the lower the number on the legend means the higher potential of having a seismic activity like earthquake. And you can also see the most severe, like higher potential the higher potential area has like darker color or the thicker line features. So for that, like the buffers is mostly used to analysis for those faults or the earthquake zones. And they also have a active evacuation zone. This one is also real-time updated by the California government. As you can see, there are 5 different levels. There are warning, evacuation order, shelter in place, and all those different levels. And as you can see now, like the most area are yellow, which means they're warning. So there are not really like severe geohazards happening in California right now. And other than that, I have some other like widgets. So for a better displaying those evacuation area, I have the infographic showing the current evacuation zone counts. So for right now, for the most updated data, we have 25 total evacuation zones that are like active right now in California. And other than this, I also have a screening widget. So this one is just for creating a buffer when you have different layers. Let me so when you enter a place, find a place, and you can create buffers to see if you are in this like earthquake areas. And other than that, I also have an emergency response guide. So originally I was trying to create a feature that user can report their finding on like different geohazards that happening, but I'm not sure if that is a app builder thing, or if I use like ArcGIS like dashboard or experience that can be improved. So this one was mainly for the like spill report. So I tried to configure this widget, but I failed to do that. So So, but my purpose is to give a chance for the user to report their finding of the GeoHazard. So, and make this app a interactive one, and you know, like other than the official, uh, excuse me, other than the official information provided, users can also add their own finding of the GeoHazard. So that is also why I call this app as monitoring. So that's basically what I do, and I've just figured I forgot to show another layer, which is the which one's that? The light sensor susceptibility. So this is also a layer that contains information about the potential of landslides. As you can see, like the domes that shows green what was also like have higher susceptibility of having a landslides. And as you can see, by going deeper color, they are more susceptible to landslides. And for more information, I also have the the attribute table for each layer. So those are only active when you show the layers. So if I show the fire hazard layer, so for the attribute table, it was not like updating right now, but you know, like each layer they have an attribute table. When you click the attribute table one, you will have like more information about the layer. So that is basically what my app is doing, and I will try to improve it a little bit if I have more time, and but by now I already like collect data from different government sources to integrate them into like one interactive app for users that can perform analysis or reporting their own finding of GeoHazard. So one other thing is I didn't include any like hydrographic information like tsunami or like flooding. So because I'm only focusing on GeoHazard here, I try not to use too much information to contaminate the data. And you know, when I turn on all the layers, there are already a lot of information right now. So like for a better display and for the consistency of the data, I stay only with the geographic data. So that is mostly what I'm doing right now, and thank you for watching, and have a good one.